Hear from us about the Sharia law and the 5 tenets which all but one already exist in the American Constitution. Hear from us about what Muslims are doing to support minorities in Muslim-populated countries. Hear from us about why Muslim women cover their heads, emulating Mary, the mother of Jesus, peace be upon them both, the most pious woman that ever walked the earth. Hear from us about Prophet Muhammad and what he did for women, not to women. Hear from us if 70,000 scholars gathered in India to denounce all terrorist groups, and if it's a Muslim problem that people do not talk about this and do not know this. Hear from us, Muslim veiled women, if we feel oppressed when no one really wants to hear about what we have to say about our own choice of clothing. Hear from us.
I had some fears about the religion, about the people, just due to a lack of familiarity with it, or with them, and the presentation today really put me at ease, and just seeing how human you all are, and so that exposure for me was key.
What I got out of this presentation was the human side of being a Muslim. They're just like us, live just like us. It's just understanding their way of life and getting more exposure. And also, what really got my attention was the news segments that she showed us, where there was no Muslim representation. That was huge.
I'm happy to say that I went to Hanadi's session today. I thought that it was very comprehensive, very informative. She went through step-by-step, basic information, but very important information that people need to know about Muslims and about Islam. So I thought it was wonderful.
Hello, my name is Vinette Jones. I'm a Director of Community Resources at the School of Visual Arts. I attended Hanadi's session on demystifying Islam, and I think her perspective was excellent and what was needed for the workplace, especially with HR professionals. I am a New Yorker, so we do have a heavy Islam community, or Muslims, but she provided the basics, which a lot of people honestly do not know, for a better understanding, especially as it relates to the laws, as well as women and wearing hijabs, which obviously is heavy controversy right now. So I thoroughly enjoyed her session.
These are some of Hanadi's words that she sent in an email today that was in another publication. She said, "My hope is that we will all have the courage to talk about uncomfortable topics and reach out to one another with nothing but love."
Give Muslims a platform to speak for themselves and introduce themselves as people, outside the realm of sad incidents and international terrorism. This is what I really think we need at this point in America.
Spreading lies and spreading misinformation is how we got into this mess of misunderstanding in the first place.
Mm-hmm. I think this has been one of the most informative and interesting hours I've had since I joined Land of Lakes. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you. I'm choosing to inspire inclusive leadership in others by creating safe spaces to lead tough conversations around Islam, bring awareness about the media narrative, and bring about positive representations of Muslims in the workplace and elsewhere to empower Muslims and make them feel like they belong and they are part of the fabric of this country.